Alright, dude. You know who you are. Starting on this Cobra 29 Pink Edition. We successfully got the blue channel selector in there. A little bit of a job, that is. It's a little nerve-wracking because they got this board all hot glued in and you gotta cut and be very careful. Heat things up, pry slightly. Gotta be super careful. And these radios, this is a June 21, so you know, these radios are very light. The Chinese build them very light. Parts are a lot skimpier than they used to be, but they still tune up very well and they still do the job. So all right, man, we're gonna continue with this build, and I might not show every phase of it because I just don't have much time with these builds, and the videos take so much time, but I'll definitely show some things as we go through it. Just wanted to mention, this gets the stock filter for the LED removed, and then we insert a blue filter here, so that helps filter out the brightness of this blue LED a bit and makes it a slightly softer. So that's part of the install too. Bump bump. Got the filter and the blue LED channel LED in there now. Go, got the new power plug in there all hooked up with the protection diode. Got a little extra capacitance on there, 2103 puffs for a little added filtering. Bump bump. All right, man, that's what you want to do. You want to spread that thermal compound on there with a razor blade really thin, and you want to cover the whole surface. I know. You say hello, bump bump, bump bump, check check. Well, that was interesting. I'm always about truth here. And we dropped that high gain 2078 in there. And she was struggling to make 20 watts there, even after the tune. So I dropped an HG 1969 in there, and now she's doing over 20. So that's what we're gonna go with, brother. These new HG 1969s, man. Really love them. They did a great job. They're doing a great job on the big pills too, the HG. They're making really good quality stuff. China can make good stuff when they want to. Don't let them fool you. Nose, nose, I know, nose, Diva's nose, eyes, Diva's eyes. Yeah, we clean your eyes, right? I know, you like when we clean your eyes. All right, I'll see you later, bump bump. Check check, audio. Upgraded your main DC filter cap back here to a 2200 UF 35 volt, and your main audio buffer cap here to a 35 volt 3300 UF. So this was the size of the old cap. Both caps were 1000 25 volt, but that should definitely help keep this thing quiet. Also help it from lights dimming under key up and whatnot, so it shouldn't sag. Couldn't get these all the way down flush with the board because they're so oversized. And I'm just going to put a couple dabs of hot glue between the cap and the board to hold it in place. Bump bump. Deep surgery, brother. Working on the tip 120 high gain variable right now. Got it all wired up using a flame-proof Teflon there. And we got it mounted to the heat sink here with double insulators. That transistor never gets hot anyway. Barely gets warm. So it's just a spot to put it. You could even just heat shrink it and set it inside the radio if you want, but setting them there up on the heat sink looks pretty good, I think.
Oh, my people just don't even think anymore of what normally, and I've not thought about it a lot, but to put this aluminized wire in an amplifier is going to have to be over twice the size to get the same current. It actually needs to be 3/4 more of that aluminized wire to do the same current as copper.
Preach it, number 3.
And copper's going up and up and up and up.
Why is that?
If y'all go invest in any kind of stock,
Silver.
you better be investing in copper. It's only gonna go up.
Number 3, bump bump.
Say what, nickel-cadmium.
All right, anyhow, guys, back on this Cobra Pink here. What I am going to do here is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. And I got one of those 2999s here, RF amp for the receive. And I had 3 Shocky diodes there. I don't know where the other one went. There's only 2 there now. Thought I had 3 of them. Anyway, I'm going to put those in. But what we're going to do first is tune the receiver here. As it came from the factory, it is almost on an S9 there. And that's with minus 70 dBm. And what we're going to do is go through the receiver, tune it up, and then we're going to see how low we can hear it. And then you guys are just going to have to trust my honesty. We're just going to see how low we can hear it with my ear. So this is really going to be like an inconclusive test. Mike's radio repair said that after he put these receiver parts in, that he could actually see a slight difference on his test equipment, but he couldn't hear it with his ear. So he did that, and now I want to see if we can actually hear it with our ear, if there's a noticeable difference with the ear. So after we go through this receiver, we're going to see how low we can hear, and then we're going to put those parts in it, and I'm going to go back through it again, make sure nothing changed, which I doubt anything will change because we're not messing with any of the capacitance or anything. And then we want to see how low we can hear it with the parts in it. So, yeah, sorry I'm a little tongue-tied this morning. Been a rough last couple days here. Pipes leaking, dealing with insurance adjusters, and all kinds of stuff going on around here. So, okay, I noticed a couple of those cans were definitely out. They usually are. And now we're like a little bit over an S9 after the tune. And let's see how low we can hear it. And this is with the stock configuration. There's 130. A little bit of noise in there that could be tuned out. Not much, but I hear the tone. 130. 6. And I hear it flickering in there. The GoPro mic probably isn't picking it up, but I do hear it flickering. Nothing at 137. Slightly flickering at 136. 135. Flickering, but a little louder. At 134, I can hear it steady. Alright, so let's change the parts now, and then we'll see what happens. We just have to remember what was documented on video. It was flickering down at 136 and solid at 134. Bump, bump. Alrighty, this test is going to be just with the 2999 amp in it. I didn't touch any of the diodes yet. Minus 70, and it looks like it's right on S9. Hear it down at 130. 5. I hear it there at 5. It sounds like there's a little less noise. And I believe I hear it flickering at 6. There's 5. Four. Does sound like a little less noise, huh? 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very hard for me to tell. I hear it down to about the same as the other RF amp, but the noise sounds a little less. So let's put the diodes in now and see what happens. These boards just aren't what they used to be. They're so thin. This one's even got a little bow to it. And I noticed what they've been doing lately. I guess they wave solder these boards. They turn out nice, you know, all the solders look good. But every single leg is bent over. So they're a pain to get out. You gotta like get under them with the soldering iron, wait until the joint melts, and then you gotta kind of bend the leg upward and then suck the solder off it. And you gotta do that with both leads. Anyhow, we got D5 and D6 here in the detector, and then we got D24 here in the noise blanker, and we got the 2999 and TR7 here in the RF amp. And here's the parts here. I'm not even sure if those are germanium diodes like they used to use in the older radios. They almost just look like a basic 1N914 or something. Alright, so let's see what we got now. Okay, we're slightly under S9. Strange. I'm not liking what I hear there. Yeah. Hearing noise. Hold on, let me go through this thing again. Yeah, that's... sounds noisier to me. I'm hearing it flicker at minus 135. 134. Sorry to be using the pink as a guinea pig here, Chris, but man, I think I'm going to put the stock diodes back in it. That's crazy. Some radios will benefit from them and some won't. And this is one that will not, so we're going to go back to the stock diodes. That RF amp, I think, was definitely a slight upgrade because it was less noise with the RF amp. The 2999 had less noise and about the same sensitivity. But I mean, you're splitting hairs when you're down that low. You really are. So, to me, the receiver mods, I'm on the fence about them. Bump, bump. Put the stock diodes back in it again. D5, D6, D24. Still have the 2999 in there, which I like. And a little bit over S9 now. With minus 70. Oh, and she's nice and quiet again. Huh? Oh, dude. Beautiful. Minus 130. Nice and quiet. Yeah, I think we're going to stick with that 2999 in there. That's nice and quiet. All right, man. Just something I wanted to do. And like always, these parts always have different tolerances, so you might come across some Shocky diodes that work better than others and some 2999s that work better than others, but in a nutshell, you're better off just trying to get the best signal to noise ratio, and if you could do that with the stock parts, that's the way you want to go. All right, onward with the pink, man. We got to get this meter light in, echo board in, and I think that's about it. Man, we got like 4 pounds of noise out there today. I just couldn't wait, man. I know it's upside down. I know it's an upside down spaghetti mess, but I just couldn't wait.
Hey, morning view. You out there? Heather's view, sorry.
Hey, how about it? You got a copy on this 577 New Jersey trying?
I got a copy on it.
10-4, what's your 20, driver?
Los Ojos, Mexico, up on top of the hill.
Mexico?
Roger that. Where's yours?
Holy shit, I'm in New Jersey. That's a good shot, huh?
Yeah, skipping, hopping good today. I wish I could get that kind of reception all the time.
Yeah, you sound good over here in New Jersey on the western side, right by Easton, Pennsylvania, right?
Damn, I was born up there. I left. My mom and dad pulled me out when I was 2.
Oh, that's sweet, driver. Hey, I appreciate the comeback, Mexico. 577 New Jersey. We'll catch you on the flip. Bump, bump.
Roger that.
See, I told you this upside down 29 spaghetti mess would make a contact sooner or later. All right, man. Got her all buttoned up. There's one last look. I know you're going to take the covers off anyway. Hours and hours and hours. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this, guys. And with this TRBX4, you actually have 2 transmit wires, and those run on the bottom of the board here to the transmit location. And what I'm going to do is just put a little hot glue on that to keep it put. And here's your talk back here. Comes up through the hole in the back. Nice and clean and mean. All right, man, we're going to get the covers on this thing, and then we'll get one final look. And then that'll be it, man. Chris, somewhere out there in California. First pink edition Cobra 29 I ever did, man. I appreciate you sending it my way. And I'll be sending it back your way in a bit. Bump, bump. All right, bro, we got her all done. Pink edition, Cobra 29. Got your tip 120 high gain variable on RF gain. TRBX4 is on Delta Tune. Talkback is on channel 9. And with RF gain all the way down, 10 watt slug. Nothing. Slowly roll it up. Here's 1 watt. Eel, eel. Eel. Oh yeah, plenty of forward. 1 watt is right at 11 o'clock on this one here. That's what she turned out. I used the 1K pot. Bump, 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 check, check. Two watts is at 1 o'clock, okay? And then wide open, you got almost 5 watts. Oh, forward average. Peak, 50 watt scale. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2. Audio, check, check, check. Audio, 1, 2, 1, 2. Up there around 20. Audio, 1, 2. Audio, 1, 2. I could get it to swing 30, but it's gonna be dirty, 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 dirty bird, dirty bird, dirty bird. But yeah, right here is where she's clean and mean. That's where she tuned up. Bump, 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 checkity, check, check, check. Audio, check, check, check. I'm really digging those new HG 1969s. 1, 2, 1, 2, check, 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 check. Audio, 1, 2. Audio, audio. Oh, 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 audio. Audio. Audio 1111. Audio. Audio. Hello. 012. 012. 012. 012. Check. A little feedback there. Audio. 01234. Check. 1 2 3 4 5. Audio test. Audio check. 1112. Check. Audio. Hello. 1212. Talk back. Turn this monitor down. That's with the internal speaker. You know, it's a little crunchy. It always is. That's the way these are. Audio check. 012. A bump. But like I said, it's always just a monitor. Okay, guys, here's the deal. I'm not going to be taking any more radios for a while. I got to get caught up on what I got going here. I got a few coming in the mail. I got to get those done, and I got to get caught up on what I got. I don't want to get too deep and ahead of myself because I don't want the quality of the work to depreciate. So I got to know when to draw the line. And I'm probably only going to be taking Cobra 29s from now on. And I may do like peak and tunes and factory alignments of export radios and whatnot, like the RCI 39 VHPs and Conics, General Lee 3300s, you know, so stuff like that. The Galaxy 949s, 959s. I'm not too fond of those radios, but I'll still probably do those also in the future, but mostly gonna just focus on specializing in Cobra 29s since they are my favorite and I know the most about those, and those are just my specialty. So yeah, I got a lot going on here in my personal life with the house. This house is starting to need a lot of work, and everything's hitting me all at once too, and I'm sure you guys can understand that, but just wanted to put that out there and let you know I'm still going to be around. So if you are interested in radio work, you could shoot me an email in a few weeks or whatever, and we can work something out. I also got some health issues that I got to get looked at and taken care of. Nothing super serious, but you know, something that's been eating away at me for a while that I got to get checked out just for peace of mind. But all right, guys, well, if I don't see you for a bit, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And like always, God bless America, and we'll catch you on the next one. Bump.